Welcome back to the Morning Blend. What you are looking at is the section called the Decorating Solutions area at Steinhafels in Waukesha. We took this video so that you can see all the different options available. There's also an HGTV design studio. The key here is all the skilled designers that are at every Steinhafels to help you make great decisions for your living spaces. And one of those great people is Adamec. She's a very skilled designer. She's with the Decorating Solutions department. It's great to talk to you again. We were talking about patios. Now we're kind of going inside the house and talking about great styles inside.
Exactly.
So every Steinhafels has interior designers on staff?
We do. We have a few at each of the stores.
That is wonderful. I think a lot of people say, well, I have good taste. I don't need a designer. But what's a reason why someone really, because I personally think everybody needs a designer, but what would you say?
I think probably our biggest clientele are everybody's busy and no one has time to really do all the homework and do all the research to figure out what the right puzzle pieces are for their space. So someone like me comes in, we act as a partner. Sometimes we take you a little bit outside your box, outside your comfort zone, just to do something a little bit different.
I like that, and I know your goal is to make it totally customizable.
Exactly.
To hear about people's style, their preferences, things, colors that they like, fabrics that they like.
Exactly, and find furniture that fits their lifestyle that's going to last as long as they need it to.
Okay, this chair fits my lifestyle. I want to show people how this works. It's a recliner. Our producers out here are making fun of me because I'm like, I'm going to show you what this recliner does because it reclines, but it's not like the one my grandparents had. Check this out.
Exactly. This is the new trend. It doesn't look like a recliner. It's not big, poofy, but it has a great tailored look. No one's doing manual recliners anymore. It's all about power.
Yeah, I love the power. It makes it so easy. This is the most comfortable chair I think I have ever sat in. And just thinking about watching TV or visiting with friends in something beautiful like this, this ain't your grandma's recliner.
Nope, and it comes in tons of different fabrics and leathers.
That's
so
fantastic.
You can customize it.
We have some before and after pictures, and I want you to talk about why this is so important, because I think of myself as someone who's not a very visual person. It's hard for me to imagine how you can take a space like in these pictures and get it to the before and have it looking so fantastic in the after.
Yeah, so you can go to steinhafels.com and you click on towards the bottom, Decorating Solutions, and you can actually click on our portfolios, the befores and the afters. So you can see what, you know, people, because sometimes I think people, it's hard for them to see outside of if they lived in that space for such a long time. So that's a great way to show, like, it's one way, and then once one of our decorators assists you, this is like a whole new room.
Oh,
whole
yeah.
New space.
Oh, yeah, in these pictures, it's living rooms, it's fireplace spaces. You can see with the accessories. Okay, I'm going to pop out of my recliner here. I'm going to use my power button here. We're going to walk over here because I mentioned that a lot of people are not visual. Why don't you take me over to these couches over here, and what you try to show your customers and clients that you work with. Why are they all the same fabric?
Well, they're all in the same fabric because some people are just not visual people, and so we don't want them to get stuck on this is the only way that this sofa comes in. So this is a great representation. These are all basically the same sofa, but they come in different sizes. So we have small, medium, large, and extra large. There's different arm styles available, different leg styles, and then we also have different fabrics that you can do too. So we can do, you know, there's a ton of different covers that you can do, whether you're going to do a solid or a pattern, a leather. There's tons of different pillow fabrics, and then so we just kind of showcase how you can kind of start off
and put it together. And I love that you picked out some fabrics over there that we see on the other end, because I think it reflects not just different styles, but how you can coordinate and get things to go together.
Exactly.
So if you have trouble imagining, because all of these are the same, and I think it's a great way to show arm styles and sizes, but there's so many choices, and that's probably what just a very few of hundreds probably.
Exactly, exactly. You can also pick a different cushion too, because some people like a softer seat, some people like a down, some people like a firm seat, so we can do that with this collection as well.
One of the things that you were telling me earlier, and I love, are ottomans. They're super hot right now. And the thing is, yes, people traditionally put their feet up on an ottoman. It's sort of like the center, maybe by a couch or a chair or something like that. But people are actually using them in different ways, right?
Well, this is a great way to kind of transform the space and not have everything be so matchy-matchy. The goal of having an interior designer is to not make it look like you went to the furniture store and just picked out the vignette. Like, we're doing something specifically for for you for your lifestyle. So I can do this in different fabrics, different leathers to again create a really cool layered look with maybe an area rug underneath, tray on top, and then maybe like a cool piece of pottery or glass on top of that, and just do something very layered.
And very functional. I know you have different packages at Steinhafels that people can choose from, sort of like different levels, right?
Yeah. So before, or typically a designer will charge by the hour, and a lot of times you sign a contract, you don't really know what the price point's going to be. Well, here it's different. You always know ahead of time what you're paying for. So we have a 6.5 hour, which is $429. We have 9.5 hours of time, which is $599, and then we also have a 12-hour package, which is $799. And then if we need to add a little extra time because we just need to finish up a project and maybe you don't need such a large package, you can just buy a 4-hour, which is $299.
That is great. So affordable, and great to have that expert skilled advice. Great talking to you, Dawn. It's so fun to be here and dream about all the possibilities and see the different selections. Want to make sure everybody knows that you can save up to 45% right now, plus an extra 10% on all the great patio stuff that we showed you earlier. Stop by a Steinhafels showroom to find the designer who best suits your style. You can also learn more about the Decorating Solutions program we talked about and see some of their great work, those before and afters, online. It's steinhafels.com, and you can go to decorating-solutions. Dawn, thanks again. Great to see you.